Hi, David here, CEO and founder of the Freedom Founders Mastermind community. Just finished a great blueprint workshop this past weekend in Dallas. I do those with my wife Candace about once per month, and we have always a great group of people. Never disappoints us with the people who come, the caliber of the people. But here's the big takeaway that people really get away with when they go to the blueprint days and really resolve to change some of the dynamics of what they're doing in their life with their business, their practice, their time. And that is, in order to create cash flow, that is income, which we all need to have, we trade our time. That's what we learn to do. We go to school, we get skill sets, we get an education, we get training, we get licenses, whatever it takes to go out in the world, and we trade our labor with our skill sets to create income. We're paid for trading our time. That's the way the world works. That's what we're taught. And we're taught to make more money. Then we need to work harder, maybe more efficiently, gain greater skill sets. Nothing wrong with that, except that it turns into a hamster wheel or a treadmill with a much more of an incline and going faster all the time because you can't keep up. Look, we have an inflation rate today that's well beyond the 40-year average of the last 4 decades. People cannot keep up. We have tax rates going up, and if you continue on this path thinking you can outrun both inflation and tax rates, you're sadly mistaken. So what's the answer? The answer, which I learned 40 years ago, a little bit by my mistake, but because I was always curious, was to learn to acquire, create, or build assets. Assets to create the cash flow, the revenue, or we can call it passive cash flow, passive revenue streams. That cash flow created by the assets, not me, not you, is what gives us back our time. Think about it. Time is what we really want. We work all our life really hard to try to create enough in the way of accumulated financial assets that we can take our foot off the gas pedal and finally breathe. And for most people, that's what they call a retirement age. That usually happens somewhere in people's 60s, late 60s, 70s today, and it's going to get harder to do that. Once you understand that creating real assets, and that can be a business, my favorite is real estate, but a combination thereof could work for some people. Once you understand that focusing on the investment or creation or acquisition of assets, real assets, one time, and managed by whoever wants to manage it, not you, that income, that revenue stream from those assets are what actually set you free. Once you understand that, it'll change the dynamic of how you live the rest of your life. That's the wake-up call I'm giving to you now. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, or if you want to understand how to do it, then connect with us, connect with me. Love to show you how, if you're interested, if you're committed to living a life in a different way than the majority. Remember, stay focused on your freedom. I'll see you next time.